Our busiest ever transfer window. Roll the intro. Hello and welcome back to the NK Zagreb save. I am Cultured Left Foot and we are at the start of the 2032 season. It's going to be an interesting one. Yes, very busy transfer window in the summer, which is still ongoing. We still have lots of deals, potentially ins and outs, and we've lost some big names from the club, and we've brought in some familiar names and some big names, all for big money. Shall I tease you with it? I mean, we won our games at the end of last season, so I'm not going to recap them. That was pretty obvious. I'll just tease it around a minute. Today we're going to be with Lokomotiva, first game of the brand new league season. And here we go then. Finances. We have an overall balance of £52 million at the club. We have a transfer budget of £14 million. If I tell you that its highest, that was at about 70, and that was at about 152, you'll get an idea of where this is about to go. But our wage budget's gone up quite a lot as well. Nearly £1 million a week, our wage budget. It's been pretty good. It's looking good. Lots of money in the bank. The board, we completed the stadium expansion, and the board have done another one immediately, straight away. So I think they said it's actually meant to start at the end of the year. Started 1972. Okay, it'll be completed at the end of the year. So I don't know if we're currently in. We're away, so home. It's saying Maximir. Now that's a bit of a strange one because I'm pretty sure it's not. Anyway, yeah, we'll have to wait and see. So, shall we go and look at the transfers then? No, we won't, because we've got Brazil news. I won the Copa America with Brazil. Weirdly, we played Mexico B in the final. Didn't quite understand it. They've got a really good team. Look at this guy. He's apparently Mexico B's striker. So, yeah, that confused me. But we did. We won it completely unbeaten. Obviously, it's a cup. We beat Japan B 4-0, who actually was their B team. They're rubbish. We beat Ecuador 3-0. We beat Bolivia 1-0. We beat Paraguay 1-0. We beat Argentina 5-3 in a mental game where Rodrigo scored 2 in the last 2 minutes. When it was 3-0. When they scored in the 86th, 87th and 88th, we then went and scored in the 91st and 92nd, which was very nice. And then, yeah, we won the final 4-1, which is good. My reputation got a nice little boost from that as a manager. There is also that is what I wanted. The England job was available, but it's just disappeared, I think. Yes, it's been given to Slavica Stojanovic, which is a bit of an odd appointment. He was Rapid Vienna manager and Maribor manager. I mean, it's not the most inspiring. It's not the most inspiring at all. I could leave Brazil to go to Argentina. How much would that piss people off? Obviously, I'm looking for the Croatia job, but the Croatia manager is actually doing really well, so we're not going to be getting that anytime soon. I think in the where was England? England schedule. I think Croatia beat England 3-0. Yeah, in the European Championships, they qualified. England did actually qualify in third, which is a bit weird, but. Let's go stages, final. Who won it? Germany won it on penalties, beating Spain. That was very nice, wasn't it? And semi-finals, Spain beat Belgium, Germany beat Italy. Quarter-finals, Italy beat Portugal, Germany beat Poland, Spain beat Serbia, and Belgium beat Croatia on penalties. Yeah, so Croatia doing pretty well at the moment. They are doing pretty damn well indeed. So let's not waste any more time. It's been 5 minutes I've been bringing you along on this journey. So, yes, it's been interesting. If we go into the transfer history, behind my head that says spent £51 million, bought in £49 million. On the ins first then, so we've bought in O'Dare, remember him? Brazilian centre-back, £22 million. We've massively overpaid. He can't really head the ball, but he's really good for our level. He's going to be immense in Croatia. We're going to build his confidence up playing him in the league, which when it comes to European games, he's going to be brilliant. We've actually weirdly made a profit on it. I know we've paid more. We paid 22 million and then we bought him we sold him for 20.5, but we've actually made a profit because we got 20% of the profit that we got back on, so we've actually only paid them around about 19 million, which means overall we've made £1 million profit. He had a good couple of, he had that one good season in the Bundesliga, 29 games. I think he'll do much better for us, and it'll get his confidence flowing, which is very, very good. Next up, Konstantin Mavropanos. Obviously, you guys left loads of comments saying where we need to improve. Centre back was obviously the standout one. I've signed 3 centre backs. One of them is 34-year-old Konstantinos Mavropanos, who is obviously at Arsenal in real life. Down here, he's had a pretty good career actually, and was still doing pretty well in the Premier League, and then got released on a free. So I thought, for a bit of experience, a bit of a better backup player, we can get him in. Obviously lacking a bit of pace, but 6'4", good jumping reach, good head in. All the stats you really need as a centre back are pretty damn good. So happy to get him in on a year-long contract. Then next up, Leonardo, again another ex centre back that we had at our club, is very, very good. My one concern is bravery 10. I'm not too fussed about heading. He's 6 foot. The O'Dare next to him 6'4" or 6'2" or something. But bravery is a little bit poor. But yeah, I think he's a good player for us. Again, we spent 22 million. It's not all down. It's like I think it was 7.5, and then all done over instalments and stuff like that. So. Does it show it there? Potential cost is 34.5 million. That's not going to happen. A lot of that is based on international appearances, and I'm the Brazilian international manager, and I can tell you he's not going to get many first team appearances. No, he's not going to get any first team appearances for Brazil. Not had the most successful time since leaving us. I mean, he had again a couple of good seasons in the Bundesliga, some very good seasons down here in Austria. And of course he had a very good season, or half a season with us. So, but I'm happy, much better than what we had. They play into both him and O'Dare have play short, simple passes, is what we want to do as we build from the back. And then we've gone, and the whole Torres situation got out of hand with how many sendings off he's got. So we've bought in Miguel Guillen, I think it would be, from Real Madrid. 6.5 million. Not had a very good season last year, but before that had 2 pretty successful seasons in La Liga. Played for Madrid's B team, came through their youth system. I really like the look of this guy. I think he's going to be magnificent for us. Tries long range passes and looks for pass rather than attempting to score. So we'll be looking for him to get assists from the deep line playmaking role in the holding midfield position. But overall, yeah, I'm quite impressed. A bit small, but I'm not too fussed about that. I think he's going to be very, very good. We've got some other irons in the fire as well. But now on to the big deals. Diego Gonzalez, our goalkeeper, has moved to Red Bull Leipzig. They paid his minimum fee release clause. There's nothing I could do. I kept on refusing it. He's moved there, and they've given him 135 grand a week. He was on about 28 grand a week at us, I think. He's very, very good. Is he worth 30 million? I'm not too sure. I would be very surprised if he's still their starting goalkeeper come next season, or the season after this one. But he was very good for us, yeah, I'm not going to deny that. He was very, very good. Back-to-back seasons, getting 24 clean sheets. But 30 million, and it's helped us to invest back, and we've got a goalkeeper coming in to replace him. Jeremy Picard, I didn't really want to sell him, but for 18 million, it's ridiculous. He's not even rated that highly by our scouts anymore. He had a good season, playing mainly off the bench, but yeah, very good. But look at that profit. I mean, you can't turn that down. Again, he's another player I don't think will be... He's actually now a wonder kid. He's moved to Everton, but I don't think he's going to be all that. I think, again, we'll see him on the transfer list, or at least the loan list, in a couple of seasons' time. So he's gone. And then we get into a bit of the more smaller fees. Lots of frees, lots of loans again. But Vladescu's gone to Chavez. That was a shambles signing him. Sebastian Rojas, don't need him now. We've got the centre-backs. And Fuseca's moved to Rodez there as well. We've let a number of people go on a free transfer as well. We've really gutted the team of people that are never going to play for us. Vinko Peritin's gone. No more need for sentimentality now. We're going out to win the Champions League, so really isn't a need to keep him around. Hopefully he'll find the new club, which would be nice, and that would be really good for him. A lot of youngsters, a lot of the Brazilians we bought in, who I tried to sell on, who have actually done very well out on loan at other clubs. Okay, no, he didn't. He did really shocking. It was that season he did really well out on loan, but yeah, we'll have to wait and see if they pick up another club or anything like that. But overall, a lot of movement, and yeah, that is a big loss, Diego Gonzalez. It also doesn't help that I sold Larea at a similar time, or I sold him towards the back end of last season. But we do have another goalkeeper, hopefully joining the club. We've got a few irons in the fire for transfers as well. My biggest concern is Champions League rules with homegrown. We don't have too many anymore. It looks like we're going to have another big out as well in the deal. Milan won't sign a new contract with us, and his minimum fee release cost is 15.25 million. Now, he's had bids from Man City, Marseille, Valencia, Chelsea in the past, Man United in the past, Stoke, Southampton, loads of Premier League teams. No one wants to pay. They all pay like 12 million. None of them will go to his release fee, and I'm saying, I've told him that's what they have to pay. We do have a backup right back in Bermudez, who's going to start today. Tosic is an interesting one. Basically, he's happy here at the moment, and nobody wants to pay 60 million, and that is what they're going to have to pay. And I also think because we're going to rinse the league again, that'll get morale up high, and then people will be happy to stay. Ignacio Fernandez is another one that's got teams interested in him, but again, they've got to pay his release fee of 35 million. Franco Sousa's had a few bids that I've turned down. Forley, who is currently injured or on international duty at the Olympics, he is probably moving to Red Bull Leipzig for £32 million. Again, they're paying a fee that I just couldn't turn down. But we're getting into a position now where I am turning down bids for players unless it's stupid money. And 32 million for Forley is stupid money because, yes, he's very, very good, but I can easily go and buy someone to replace him for less money because there's loads of good players on the transfer list. Players now want to move to us, which is really useful. And we're becoming a force in world football now, which is really, really good. But, you know, I'm going to annoy some of you with the transfers I've done. Obviously, that's how these things work on YouTube. I'm going to piss some people off. Some people will be very happy with the deals that I've done. I did go and compare. Ken left an idea to go and compare myself to teams in the bigger leagues, and I did that, and I think we've got a really good striker. We've got good wingers even now, still in Loda and Sousa, but I think once the money from Forley comes in, we'll go and reinvest that in another winger. We've got a good goalkeeper coming in who's a really highly rated, very similar to Gonzalez. Not quite as good, but very similar. Right backs with Bermudez. If we keep Milan, he'll be our starting right back. He's really good. Bermudez is good as well. 2 new centre backs that the star ratings aren't doing them justice. They're very, very good. Leonardo and O'Dare. Tosic at left back's brilliant. Guillen now gives competition for Torres in the holding midfield role, like meaningful competition in the holding midfield role, which is great. And then the central midfielders of Fernandez and Thompson with players on the bench to come and replace them. It makes our squad really, really healthy, and it's got depth to it. And I think we will be getting a lot of pissed off players this season where we don't play them, but I think that's part and parcel of football, isn't it? You've got to put up with it. But this is what we're going to start with this year then. Attacking, we're going to be playing Sousa in his more familiar wing role and get the Mazzala in Thompson to be on attack, pushing up here. The wing backs again, Leonardo will be a covering defender to come around the back to cover it. The goalkeeper will be playing this one game, and then hopefully our new one will join. Short passing again, play out of defence. We're going to be playing with a high line of engagement and all that sort of stuff, more urgent pressing. Distributed to the flanks, so we're going to try and get the wide players a bit more involved this time. Counter press, overlapping with the fullbacks again. Slightly higher tempo, playing a little bit more wider and asking the guys to be a bit more expressive. So we've got lots of numbers to give out. Jeff Begay is never going to play for me probably ever again. Bermudez, Milan, I didn't give him a number because he was going to be sold, but I guess you can still be number 2. You can be number 12. Leonardo can take the number 5 shirt. Mavropanos can take 15. O'Dare can take 14. Luis Torres wants to be 11, but he can get 18. Miguel Guillen can be 16. Nikola Tesla can have 19. And Simjonovic can have 20. And that will be all the squad numbers that needed at the moment, and we're going to go into the game. It's a bit, slight change in formation then. Sousa dropping a bit deeper. We'll see how it plans out. If it looks like we do need a bit more of a presence up on the wing, then we can do that. That's not at all difficult. Let's give the fans a performance. It is technically a Zagreb derby. We'll get Marco Tos to do that. I need to put the replays back on for goals. And we'll go back to extended highlights because it's only a 1-game episode. Into the tunnel we go. It's heavily impacted by international call-ups. It's an opportunity for some players to make an impression. I don't care about them. We're here to talk about us. Our preparation is complete. I know the lads will get a good result. We'll finish 3-2. If we perform as I know we can, we will get the win. So we're at our old ground in Knačevice. It's good to be back. It comes out to Sousa on the right-hand side. Ball across. Loda will look to pick it up. Is he tackled? He is. Is he fouled? He is. And it's a free kick in a somewhat dangerous position, but obviously nothing comes of it. And looking for a positive start in this game. Obviously a few tired players after some internationals and pre-season friendlies. We'll look to be rotating it around a little bit, and that's well left. Calasia picks it up, must have got a shout, so O'Dare left it looked like. Bowls it out to the right hand side to Leonardo. Up it goes towards Souza with a good ball. Souza comes forward. He is tackled by Palic but gets the ball back. Souza into Fernandez. Back to Souza again. Souza into Fernandez. Fernandez back to Souza. It's a little bit crowded over there. Gulen into Fernandez. Back to Thompson. Thompson shoots and Orsini makes an easy save. Yeah, that is a concern that the Mazzala and the right winger will get all a bit congested in the middle. It'll all be a bit close, but it's the first game of the season, and they're not gonna. No one's gonna be perfectly happy with the formation and stuff like that. I think 10 minutes gone. Let's just push. We'll push Souza back up, and we'll go back to the inside forwards. We'll have him on support, just so he's not too high up the pitch. But hopefully we can make a bit of a breakthrough. Now the 4-1-2-2-1 that we use is obviously my go-to formation. Leonardo's got booked early on, so that's not the best of starts for him. Do we still have... I thought I turned... Yeah, get stuck in isn't on anymore. Okay, that's good. Yeah, higher. Could go back to using the offside trap as well. Maybe he might implement that again this year. We'll see. You need to tweak your formations sort of every season. You need to tweak it a little bit, otherwise the computer basically scouts you. Like my scouts go and scout the opposition, the computer would scout us and realise how we've been playing, and would look to take advantage. Thompson hits that just over the bar. We're not really creating too much at the moment. I'm going to just mix it up a bit. Let's not go down the wings. Let's up the passing width. We'll just come fairly wide. Let's go and build it out from the back like so. And well, they're not really threatening us, so defensive shape I don't need to change too much, as Palic has a free kick, dinks it in. Kristovic's there, they've hit the post and it's cleared by Bermudez. Whew, that's I say they're not threatening us in attacking sense, they are now. Cabrera into Vaitze, it's blocked, out to Palic, Gergic, out to Palacios. Palacios crosses block, Souza comes forward, chance to counter attack now, loads of space on the right hand side, it's picked up by Thompson, into Loader, Danny Loader's shot's blocked, back across goal, Diagiacomo, Thompson shoots and Orsini makes a save and touches it past the post. Well, an end-to-end bit of action here in the game as that ball goes in, it's bouncing around. Who took that? Was that Bermudez taking that? Because if he is taking that, set piece takers, come on, there we go. Corners. Wow, we have terrible corner takers. Mark Thompson on the left and Mark Thompson on the right. Confirm changes. There we go. I don't want Bermudez taking it because he's my back post man. He's the man that will be loitering at the back post for the headers. Guillén into Thompson to Fernandez, keeping the ball well. Guillén and the good, nice, quick little 1-2. Fernandez, Thompson with a bit of space into Diagiacomo. Try to curl one in. Got a good connection, but not the accuracy needed. Orsini looks for Veltzer, but Tosic wins the header. Fernandez back to O'Dare to Guillén. Fernandez comes forward. This is more like it from Zagreb. We're on the attack. Sosa, Thompson, tackled by Gergic. Guillén picks it up. Guillén again. Great ball to Bermudez. Bermudez ball in, looking for Loader. It falls to Fernandez. Shot blocked, and they're just getting everything they can in the way of our shots at the moment. As it's robbed Diagiacomo. Oh, Orsini. What a save. It's gone out for a throw-in. We're starting to turn the screw and absolutely batter them, to be honest. And this is what we need to see as we've upped the passing length a little bit. I just want that win. Just want a first day win would be lovely. Fernandez is absolutely shagged. He'll probably be coming off soon. Thompson ball in towards the back post. Leonardo will keep it alive. Back to Bermudez. Into Guillén to Fernandez. He shoots. Orsini touches it just past the post. Again, it was a very good save. A breezy Zagreb today. O'Dare will get there. Squares it to Leonardo. Back to O'Dare. The two Brazilians at the back shouldn't have any trouble communicating. They should be fine. Their biggest concern will be the goalkeeper because he's Croatian and probably doesn't speak Brazilian. But then both of them should speak a little bit of Croatian because they were here before. But half time, we've had 13 shots. They've had 3. We need to up this. So we've fired them all up, which is good. Marco Toss with a bit of a good team talk. I let him do it there. We could do Sosa for Tesla. Might be a bit early to change anything. I need to keep an eye on Fernandez. He'll have to come off at some point. Probably to replace by Torres. And then we'll swap those two over. But let's drop you back to a Mazzala on support. And we'll get the wing backs pushing up. We are all over them, so I'm happy to go a little bit more attacking in the first bit of this second half. We just need to find that goal, and then I think the floodgates might open as Mestrovic into Jasic, but nothing comes of that. Sousa not having the best of games. Gergic into Palic. He's robbed really well. Giacomo picks it up into the box. Wow, Sini with another good save. Giacomo, he was on fire last season. Finished the season on 29 goals in the league. He won the Golden Boot for the league. We won the top 3 players in the league, the top 2 goal scorer, the top goal scorer, the top assister, the most clean sheets, the Golden Glove, Manager of the Year. We won all sorts, absolutely all sorts. We were doing bits last year. It was wonderful. Thompson's not having a good game. We might have to go for, Fernandes is knackered, but if I was doing this by ratings, he'd have to see out the whole game. But Thompson's going to come off. Actually, no, Thompson's going to stay on. Sosa's going to come off and be replaced by Tesla. Giacomo is going to come off and be replaced by Gurana up front. In fact, Loda's going to come off and be replaced by Siminovic as well. We're going to go for a new front 3. So Fernandes is going to have to go and see the game out, because I'm not happy with that front 3. No one's performed very well, missing a few chances. So we're creating the chances, so hopefully we'll still create the chances for a new front 3, and they can put it away. A bold strategy to make all the changes. Grana hits a free kick into the wall, then gets tackled, and Lokomotiva could pounce. Bermudez with a good tackle. Fernandes, ball over the top. Siminovic, oh, he couldn't square it. It's a throw-in. He couldn't square it. He just needed to cut that back and have that opportunity. There's a Valek with a corner, in it goes, headed to the edge of the area, and they've scored. It's Vitsa. Kalika should have saved it. He really should have saved that, Kalika. He is a pretty young, crap goalkeeper, but even his... Yeah, that's really crap goalkeeping. That's really poor. Right, offside trap, get stuck in. Yeah, that's fine. Build from the back still. We can keep doing all of this stuff. Let's not run at them so much. Let's bollock them and give them a shout, and we'll go very attacking in a little while. Fernandes into Tesla. Tesla comes forward with it. It falls to Fernandes. Shoots. In it goes. Straight response. Fernandes gets it. He's dying on his feet, but it's an instant response from Zagreb. It's 1-1. That's what we like to see. Great control from Fernandes there to put it into Tesla's path. He ran forward, got tackled. It fell to Fernandes on the right foot. I think the goalkeeper's a little bit deceived. Probably should do better as well, but it's 1-1. That's a good turnaround there straight away. So we need to keep this going, and it's annoying me that Thompson isn't playing very well. So we're going to actually shove Fernandes in the Mazzala role, which might affect him. Cabrera shoots from a free kick, and we don't want our old player scoring against us. That would be very, very annoying. Bermudez picks up a yellow card as well. Valek with a corner. In it goes. It's cleared back to Valek. In it comes in. Thwala's there. His shot's blocked. Come on, let's counter. Let's go. Grana picks it up. He's got players on the right hand side. Ball over the top. Looking for Tesla. Tesla's 1-on-1. Squares it, but no one's there. Nobody was attacking the back post. Tosic into Guillen. Into Thompson. Into Fernandes. To Thompson again. Into Gurana. Back to Thompson. Into Tosic. Tosic crosses. Tesla's there. Simjonovic there. He's onside. First goal of the season for Simjonovic. Someone who probably wouldn't think he'd be in and around the first team anymore, but he's getting a goal on the opening day of the season, which is absolutely wonderful. Tosic here with a cross. Fires it across. Tesla then had a shot. Good save from Massini, but could only palm it into Simjonovic's path. And we are playing well now. 2-1 up. Ball in. Tesla will pick that up on the edge of the box into Fernandes. Bermudez is tackled and Martinez goes long, and there's a race, and Kalisic's come out to get it, and he puts a good ball back up the line. Simjonovic into Fernandes. Into Tesla. Tesla out to Bermudez. Bermudez ball in. Tesla's there, and it's now 3-1. And two players that probably didn't think they'd be anywhere near the first team squad this season are there. Tesla and Simjonovic getting us the goals, showing they've still got a part to play. Left-footed ball out, and then Bermudez whipped in a good ball. Tesla at the back post. Nice header into the corner. 3-1. That should be pretty comfortable. We are playing very, very well today. I'm going to praise them after that turnaround. 10 minutes to go. And yeah, we're doing well here. Gergic has the ball into Palic. Palic out. It's a really poor pass. Tosic with a poor header though. Weitzer picks it up. He's tackled well. Thompson is there. Gergic rescues it again. Kristovic goes back to Mestrovic. Gergic up to Weitzer. Into Cabrera. Into Kristovic. Good ball to Valek. Valek's in, and Kalajdzic makes a good save. And they're having a double substitution. Bring on Mario Fusek, who we sold to them, I think, quite recently. That's a good claim from Galicia in the goal there, as Tosic and Fernandes are both absolutely knackered. So you don't need to overlap on the left anymore, Tosic. we'll go OK with that. Press play, and then we'll just go back. Oh, we'll just see this corner. Thompson in, looking for Bermudez. Vitsa heads it on. Tesla's on the edge. Fernandez. Tesla again. Out to Bermudez, who's right-footed. Puts a ball in. Fernandez picks up the clearance. Thompson's there. Across all the way to goal. Tesla back to Bermudez. Ball in. It's cleared. Fernandez on the edge shoots. It's sort of semi-blocked. We're just going to change you to a deep line playmaker on support as well, so we're not making you run around like a headless chicken anymore, so that you don't collapse on the pitch. 54%, that's quite bad, but there is 4 minutes of injury time to go, and then that should be the game, as they go to a 4-3-3, which in Football Manager 18 was very overpowered, a 4-3-3. If you put 3 strikers up front, you were basically definitely going to score. As Orsini catches that, that should be the full-time whistle. A bit of a scare going 1-0 down, but we turned it around as, oh hello, that was a bit of a mix-up. Oh dear, what a tackle that is. A great tackle from the Brazilian at the back, as a bit of a mix-up from the goalkeeper. But there we go, half-time 0-0, a 3-1 win afterwards. We instant reply, and then 2 goals in the space of 2 minutes got us a very, very good win, which we'll say we're happy with. And next up is Dynamo Zagreb in a very early another Zagreb derby. And hopefully we will win. Julian makes debut along with Kalisic as well. So this is the goalkeeper. He's not too bad. He's not too bad. He's definitely a backup though. And that's what we want to see. So we'll let Marco Tosca and deal with that. Fernandez was on form, which is good. I might just give Tosic and Fernandez a little rest, because they were a lot more exhausted than anyone else. And that is fine. We're going to just carry on. I know this might be a bit of a longer episode because we did the whole game on extended highlights, and there was quite a few highlights, but let's just see if we have any transfer news come through in the next couple of days. I'll give it until this has been going for 28 minutes, which is a minute and 15 seconds. So if we get any transfer news in the next minute and 15 seconds, or minute now, then you will find out. And here we go. Right, we have a lot of this. So Valencia trying to land Milan. Chelsea make Di Giacomo bid. My client's incredibly interested in speaking to Chelsea and would like to chat if he's going to remain at the club. Okay, so we'll remove all of this. Chelsea can give me 35 million. Negotiate that offer. OM makes Sosa bid. No, you want to move to Atletico Madrid, so you won't be too pissed off about that. So this is what I mean. When the people make a bid for Milan, like if I go 15, suggest, they say no. They say, I'll give you a bit more of the profit of the deal. Oh, there you go. Now they've done it. Now people are going to start paying it. So Milan is going to be out of the door. If people will just let him pick whoever he wants to go to, really. See, you're going to pay it. There you go. You're going to pay it. Man City will probably be his choice, I'd imagine. Suggest, no. Suggest, no. Suggest, no. Remove, suggest. Oh, reject, because you're not paying what I want. And then Porto, who have signed quite a lot of players from us, if I remember rightly. Porto. Now, I don't want to sell Milan, but he's been a bit of a shit, and if they're going to pay his minimum fee release clause, then he's going to go. We do have, and Bermudez is a perfectly adequate backup. So this is actually a goalkeeper I'm considering bringing in as a backup goalkeeper. And yeah, he's rated very, very highly, so I'm going to bring him in, because for 1.6 million, that's very cheap. And he's so cheap because they've signed Diego Gonzalez, so he's going to be the first choice goalkeeper there, and Bernard Wagner isn't. So I'm happy to bring in Bernard Wagner for 1.6 million. I think that's a bit of a bargain. Again, said he'll be a backup, so that's not too thing, but he'll be good. He'll be very good. Actually, I don't want to ask you to do that, because I'm asking you to do that a lot. Yep. Yeah, I know you've made all those offers. That's fine. Who do we want you to join? Go to Porto. Yeah, go to Porto. I've been informed you're not especially convinced about them if we've received Porto. Given your high salary, no. I've been informed, I'm not sure why, the chance to test yourself was a great opportunity. I appreciate your honesty. I'll take their bid more seriously now. Let's see if that sways him away from Man City's oil money. That's really what I want to do. I don't really want to sell him to Man City. Although if I sell him to Man City, there's more chance he might go on the transfer list again in the future, because they might not play him or rate him highly enough. But we'll have to wait and see. But it looks like we're going to have just the out news. I've already let this run on longer than I said I would, so you've got another 20 seconds to see if anything goes through. But that's because we had news. There was big news. Oder is smart business. Thank you, Goran Sablic, whoever you are, manager of Rudez. Boca signed Vera, someone that I was potentially looking at getting, but we don't need a striker. But yeah, lots of transfer news happening. We are spending the money. Damn it, we're still not going to be top after the first day games because Hajduk got the same scoreline as us and go above us on name. Oh, so annoying. Still on that perfect season where it just goes 1 all the way across. But yeah, very annoying. Francesco Souza, he hasn't got a minimum fee release clause, so again, he'll only be sold if it's stupid money. I have nothing to say right now. I'm not going to be dealing with chats about that. So, is there any more transfer news happening? No, there is not. We might just play through just to see if Milan goes, which is, yeah, it would be sad. It would be sad to see him go. He's very good, but again, it's another one we bought in ridiculously cheap. Oh yeah, Cabrella's off. He's going to AEK. Aquino, I'm happy if he goes. So why you priced him out of a move to Chelsea? Veslanovic, go and do your thing. Go and do your thing. Unable to resolve it. Bollocks. Souza. Nope, that's not silly money. Dreven. I'm going to have to keep Dreven around because he's Croatian. Marco Antonio. See, I could sell Marco Antonio now. And there's a reason why I could sell him. Because of this news here. Zoran Vicario, remember him? He's coming back. He's coming back on loan from Valencia. He's really, really good. Really good. And he's going to come in. So I'm now thinking we try and sell. We can sell Marco Antonio. If we get rid of these, and I'm going to just say, I know that we'll be able to cash in on, they probably won't pay this, but just give us 20 million. Okay, so you're willing to negotiate 20 million. 19 million. I reckon 15. I reckon 15 is what they will accept. So if we can push them just above 15. No, I don't want any of this shit. I do not want any of this shit. Get rid of all this crap. I want money. I want hard-earned cash. 15 and a half. There you go. I knew it would be around about 15. I'm happy to do that for Marco Antonio. He's very good. Well, he's alright. We paid 11 for him. At this level, he's not really impressed that much. And we've got players coming back, so I'm happy to do that. Jeff Begay. Yes, because we've just brought in another goalkeeper, so you can go. Altamira, I don't even know who you are. Chelsea withdraw their bid. You can't solve that. Right, let's discuss this with you. I made my decision. What's it going to take to keep you here? I'm going to stage my career where I'm craving silver. I'll be willing to stay if you can give me assurance you'll win a medal soon. You'll achieve it this season because we're going to win the league. So that's fine. More than happy to do that if that's going to solve your issue of being unhappy. Cabrera is... So we bought him for 400k, sold him for 2.1 million, got him on a free and sold him for 275k. Yeah, delighted. Delighted with that. And we've got Vicario back. Yes! I'm so happy about that. Oh, he was 11 million we paid for him, sold him for 30 and then got him back on loan. He is very, very good. He's going to be a wonderful partner to rotate in with Thompson and Fernandez in there, which is great. We'll decline that one. Wagner then is the goalkeeper. He's our starting goalkeeper at the moment, unless we get someone else in. I'm going to end the episode now, so I'll quickly show you. This is the other goalkeeper we're going for £8 million. Pablo Oyarzun, Chilean, 8 million from Wolves. Looks pretty good. He's got very similar stats to Diego Gonzalez. Good stats really. Kicking I'm not too fussed about, which is one of his lowest because we play out from the back and he has to throw it. His throwing's pretty good, positioning's good, everything's pretty damn good. I'm very happy with it, to be honest. They'll be making a little bit of a profit on him, so yeah, I'm hoping. I don't know, has anyone else bid for him? Yeah, Sporting have. I'm hoping he picks us. We've heard he'll be a first team player, so I'm hoping he comes in. Now, it's been a big change, a big turnaround of players. Not what I wanted. I didn't want everybody to sell or get rid of these players. So, but sometimes you can't help it because of release clauses and stupid money that people want to pay. So we will leave it there. So we'll probably come back next episode for the opening of the Champions League group stage, which will be here. We don't know who we're playing yet. But yeah, lots of deals, lots of money thrown around. The bank balance is looking pretty damn healthy as well. So let me know what you think down below. It's been a very busy episode, lots to get through, but yeah, it's been great. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I love reading all your comments and things like that, so I can't wait to see it. Apologies that there was a day off yesterday, I had no video, but we should be back to a daily video from now on. But thank you so much for watching. I'm out. Cheers.